see. Mm. There's a
See,
Cecil live on YouTube.
no, where? Oh, there it is. Ugh. I had to be sure I kill the YouTube feed, or I can't. I can't talk. It just echoes. There we go. Hi, Cecil. Are you feeling better? Hmm? Are you feeling
Is that
better
is
after
that
yesterday?
Manda who's sitting above you?
Was what?
Is it Manda who's sitting above you? On the right.
Oh, I didn't even know he was there. Yeah, that's Mander.
Oh. Hi, Manda.
Good to see you, Mander.
Be careful, Cecil. You don't want to get the other ear now.
Mhm.
No, you don't. I know you don't. You don't want to get the other ear.
Yeah, Cecil's been a naughty boy. Well, he didn't mean it.
No,
No,
he didn't.
I'm pretty certain he was like, oh no, how could that happen? Why did you move? You never move.
I was going through the door. Once you make that motion and we've got those flaps of vinyl hitting you, you're pretty much committed to moving. And I had KK on my hand. And so when he grabbed a hold of my ear, I could tell right away that it was, I was going to be spurting blood. So I got
Oh
KK
no.
in cage, and then I went back and spent some time putting a compress on it and some veterinary medicine that's not meant for humans, but it sure does work when you're bleeding. Wouldn't work until I'd held it there for about 10 minutes, but compress was required too.
And with everyone still in the aviary while you were doing that.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of choice. I was hoping nobody would attack each other, and nobody did. So they were all
Maybe
pretty
they were all,
horrified.
When something happens, they always super well behaved and don't make
yeah,
any
they were all
trouble.
shocked by seeing you going inside with blood spitting. They're like, oh no, Daddy.
Yeah, when I came back out here, Cecil was sitting in the same spot, and then he was looking at me with that look that he maintained that look until until just a few minutes ago. He wouldn't even get up on my lap. He was afraid of, I don't think he was afraid. He was upset about what he did. So unlike dogs, which they've researched and they found that the dogs don't have any sense of, any sense of empathy or feeling bad about anything they've done. He's I tried to give him
Because
treats. He wouldn't take the
when
treats from coax him into taking his treats. And
when dogs do that guilty look, it's not because they feel guilty, it's just because that's how they show appeasement to a more dominant animal.
yeah, they're just showing their deference to an alpha. That's all they do. But these guys don't have alphas, so be careful now. You're awful close to my ear. He's like, oh yeah, well, I want you.
Mm.
I know
And
you want.
these guys can probably see the residue of the blood like still on you, so
Well, that was pretty bad until this morning. I got it all cleaned up this morning. When you use that super clot, which you're not supposed to do, so I'm not recommending that, but that's what I use. Because it's not meant for humans. It
I
turns
don't see why not. I'm sure if it's fine for them, it's fine for us.
well, if it'll work on a bird, it's safe to use, on yourself. But it turns the blood black and then it sticks to the area. So I had to work to clean up the area. So I didn't have a black ear this morning. What are you doing? Hi. Hi, Cecil. You okay? Yeah, he still got a little of that look on his face.
So we have a couple of chatters here. So hello to Falcon Sue, hello to Michelle Thompson, and hello to Rosebud Atkins. We're happy to see you guys. Michelle asked if everything is well. Yeah, well, there's some trouble with the birds at the moment, and Don has a little trouble with his ear, but I think in the mean, everybody is fine.
Yeah, pretty much. Hi, Cecil. Cecil's still feeling bad about it. Well,
He's grumpy about himself.
he tries to stop me from leaving when we're because he doesn't want to end the time being out. So he usually tries to stop by grabbing my clothes or something, but this time he grabbed my ear. So
Yeah, I meant that Sugar went a little bit back to chewing feathers, so
yeah,
Oh,
she chewed one.
Figgy.
that's a little
Chewed one.
terrifying.
She chewed one flight feather, and she has another one that has a few nibbles on it. So I'm trying to keep her from doing that without having to raise her dosage any more than it already is. But I might have to. What are you doing? Hmm? What are you doing?
Oh, when it comes to Shiggy, I think if the medicine needs to go up, it needs to go up.
Yeah, it's just point 0.21 is pretty darn high. It'll go up if it needs to, but I'm trying to alter the timing a little bit. She gets it a little later in the morning because she's not chewing her feathers in the morning, and then a little earlier at night. So we'll see what happens with that. Right, Jug? Do you hear me? I mean, do you hear me? Hmm?
Oh, poor Don and his ear.
Nah. Let's look at that face.
Oh, that's a sad face.
It is.
What's
He's
the
having
face, Cecil?
yeah, he's having trouble playing today. He starts playing and then he stops. And
Yeah,
I've told
your
him,
daddy knows. Daddy knows you didn't mean it, Cecil.
Oh, Cecil, how about welcoming our chatters? We have Jem and Jamie here, so hello and welcome. Good to see you.
Hello.
And let's see who is else in the aviary. I guess the whole Moluccan crew.
yep. And KK decided he wanted to be on the ropes this morning, and he's been good up there. So I've been out here for about a half hour, no, about 40 minutes now with him, and got up on the ropes, and he hasn't bothered anybody. He's just hanging out over there with Lucy.
Good play, KK.
And even Manda can sit there and have his piece. That's great, Manda.
Good boy, man.
Last time he was in a room with KK, he was chased off by him. But
very true.
Manda dared to walk under down from under a cage, and then KK was like, "Oh no, that's not allowed."
Yeah, KK's funny about the floor.
Mm. You cannot sit for 20 minutes under a cage and then decide to just walk off. But on the other side, most of the birds are also making lots of progress, like Shiggy, who is now playing and interacting with other birds a lot. She has suddenly so many visitors on her perch. Shiggy. Others spreading rumors that Shugi is now a friendly bird. So everybody wants to come by and sit on her perch. And she's like, you can, but bring me.
If you guys can see it, but that's the blood feather I'm dealing with. It's starting to dry up, so be careful when I
Blood
preen around.
feathers are scary.
Yeah, when I preen around her face, I don't have to get near that. Right, Shug? Nobody else preens her. Well, she tries to get him to preen her, but it's pretty rare. Cecil won't do that. I don't think he's not in the mood to do anything too wild today.
Nope. He
Yeah.
will sit there and care for you.
He just wants to chew up his lid and sit with you.
Hi, Cecil.
Cecil better bite the shoes than the ear. Oh, Shuggy.
So now when I leave the aviary, I'm going to make, well, he will be biting my shoes because I'm not going to allow him up on the ropes for a while, just in case he gets the wrong idea. I don't think he will, but he'll understand why I put him down on the cement when I start taking birds out.
Oh. Looks like a beautiful day in Pahrump.
Yeah, it is. It's supposed to be warmer today. Just about the limit of what they can handle, just under the limit.
Yeah. After we had 30 degrees Celsius yesterday, or the day before yesterday, actually, tonight it's going to be under 0.
How did you have 30 Celsius in April?
No idea, but looks like that the chat stream somehow becomes slobby, and therefore the warm air from Sahara basically can come up to us now.
Gosh.
Yeah. We also had a lot of sand from the Sahara, which made the
Wow.
sky a weird color again.
Mm.
And
Right.
I was close to yeah, be knocked out by the hot temperatures. Since when suddenly, in winter we have room temperatures about 20 degrees, and then suddenly you go outside and it's 10 degrees warmer. It's like, so what?
Yeah. Goodness me. Meanwhile, here it's been below 10 Celsius for weeks and wet and
Yeah,
windy.
actually, that it goes to about freezing temperatures this night. This is more usual for April than the 30 degrees, which is no good for no plants at all.
Yeah.
I think the birds found it funny, at least some of them. They enjoyed the bird bath outside.
Mm.
Hey, Shug.
She.
What's up? It's KK looking over here. He's more interested in what's going on outside, though. About time for me to get out there and knock these weeds down if I can find the time.
Mm.
Takes about 5 hours to knock the weeds down all around the building, so I can get an hour a day in until they're gone. I don't think we're going to get any more rain.
It's already green enough for a desert.
Yeah, a lot of dandelions out there.
Yeah, these plants survive everywhere.
A
But that's
dandelion's good for
I'm
birds.
pretty sure they have been brought by humans there. It's not their natural habitat.
Whatever you say, KK. He's up there talking to himself.
Can the birds eat the dandelions?
I don't know. I think, well, yeah, I guess they could, but I'm not sure about the variety. I have to be sure. I can take a picture of it and figure out what it is. It's a form of dandelion, but there's more than one variety. So
Mm.
I used to buy dandelion for them in the health food store, put it into there. But
The dandelion's good for horses and rabbits and things like that. So I thought maybe it's good for
But the
Betty
fresh
too.
dandelion leaves, my budgies like them. They go completely nuts when I enter the room with some fresh plucked dandelion leaf from our garden.
I had a crazy friend he'd been studying botany for a long time, and he always, wherever I was living, he'd come over and start eating the food, what was around the building. Oh yeah, this is this. Oh, this is wild lettuce. And I was like, okay, whatever. He's just walking around eating weeds is what it looked like to me. But what do you think, Cecil? Oh, it's all right, Cecil.
There are some people who will survive if there won't be any grocery stores, and then there are a lot of people who won't. So not Falcon Silvers, but suggests you should eat the dandelions. They're good for you. Make tea.
Mm.
There you go. Well, the problem around here is you never know. I've only been here a year, so I don't know what's been sprayed into the ground.
Mm.
So, and if you look at some of these other places around here, they got a little bit of weeds coming up, but not like I do. And the reason is that instead of using vinegar to kill the weeds, they were out there using commercial poison. So you don't know
Tasty.
you're not sure what you're getting in because what's in the ground here. So that's my other concern. I don't know what the people were doing before here. I met the kids. Some of the kids drove by and we're saying, "Oh, we used to live here." But if I could talk to the adults, I'd ask them what they'd done to the dirt. Not that you can necessarily believe what they say, but you gonna come back up and hit me with that? Okay, if you must. You're not sure about it still, huh? It's all right. It's all right.
And we have Calvin Thurston here. So hello, Calvin.
Hello.
Hmm.
That's funny. The look on him, you'd think I'd yelled at him or something yesterday, but I didn't. And once I would stop the bleeding and I got the other birds in, I took him out of his cage and petted him. But he realized that what he did hurt me and he's still not over it. So, yeah, I know. Otherwise, he'd be running around like a crazy bird right now, trying to hit the other birds with that lid. Oh, I'm looking today, and the toy that he kind of got tired of, but Bob likes them, those balls, those bunka balls that he likes. They, I don't know about this company, but somebody should, take the CEO out and throw broccoli at him or something because they've taken the price of the three balls and raised it by $6 for no good reason that I could see. So I found another company that makes something similar, and I'm crossing my fingers. And I ordered something. I ordered 4 of their toys instead of getting 3, for the price it would be to order 2 of the other ones. So you've got to love these capitalists, boy. They see prices going up and they shove a price up just because they figure they can get away with it.
Mm.
Just because they live in a big house that's surrounded by fences, that doesn't necessarily mean you can't get to them. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Ah, Shook Shook.
Yeah.
Doing the robo
Thanks,
walk.
Suki. Yeah.
That's insane though, to take the price of a toy and jump it up like that just because you think you can get away with it. That's a bird toy, darn it. Not a, which is essential for them. They have to have toys to play with. So Bob likes those. I hope these ones I ordered will be as good. They look like they're made of the same plastic and they're built similarly, so they may work. Some of these things are pretty chintzy, but these look pretty strong, so we'll see. I think I'll write the company and ask them for a donation. Say we'd like to buy these for our birds, but finances aren't that great, and you've raised the price by $6, so maybe you can afford to give a few to a sanctuary. What do you think, Cecil? What do you think?
Cecil.
Yeah, Bob spends a lot of time playing with. He's got broken. He's only got broken ones now, so he spends about a quarter of his day playing with those things, throwing them around and beating them on the bottom of his cage. And he put other toys in there, and he wants to play with those. So Cecil's happy with the lids right now. I don't know why, but that seems to be what he wants. Right, Cecil?
It's kind of like a can opener, isn't it? The way he's chewing it with his beak.
Yeah, that's how it felt yesterday when he got my ear. It's all right. You're okay. Hi, KK. What's up?
KK sidling up.
What's up, KK bird? It's a KK bird.
KK bird.
Hi, KK. He certainly does have a cute way of walking around. Don't you, KK? When you see him climbing, you understand where they get the name Hookbill because they definitely use the hook on that bill.
I see a pocket boy.
Even when it's piercing an ear, it makes a pretty good hook, doesn't it? Captain Hook? Is that what I should call you from now? Diesel Captain Hook?
Mm.
Oh boy. It's a good bird. You're a good bird.
Oh, oh.
You had to go climb in the bucket now. He won't be coming out of there for a while.
Is he in the bucket?
Yep, he just no, you're not gonna go over there and do that with him. That's not fair. He goes over there and he taunts him with the lid while he's in the bucket. Let him play. He just wants to play in there. He does. You just have to go mess with him, don't you?
It's his friendo. And he likes to mess with friendos.
No. Hey, let me eat the shoe.
Little munchkin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Uh,
someone
Diesel frozen in motion.
No, he's
indecision is
moving.
he can't decide what he's going to taunt him with or if he's going to do it, I think. Hi, Cecil. Cecil, it's all right. What a look. Silly Cecil.
What was
Ah.
that? Hello.
Funny birdie noises.
Oh my gosh. This Cecil, as we know him. Mm, some sugar pets.
Mander. That's the Mander bird. You know, if you get any farther away, I can't reach you. You should try getting a little closer to me if you want to get petted. No, I'm supposed to stretch over to you. Is that what I'm supposed to do? This is not the world's most comfortable chair, okay? So I tend to not try to lean forward in it. That's a little better.
The Manda.
Wait, is that Shuggy or Mander?
Looks
That's
like
Mander.
Manda.
Mander. Then where's Shuggy? Oh, Mighty Shookbird is over there. That's why Mander can sit still there. No one doing something.
I think they're trying to
Awesome.
bamboozle us. All the Sarems are just swapping seats. It's like musical chairs.
It doesn't work pulling your head away from me. You have to put. No. Okay. Wait until you decide to get a little closer. A tail and one nail. Just hangs by that one nail on that foot. Lucy, what are you doing? Hi, Luce. Hi, Luce. Lucy. What's up, Cecil?
Arkansas likes how Cecil was hallowing in the bucket.
Oh, now you come over here where I can reach you. Say how you are. Hmm?
Man, the logic. Helping Daddy doing his exercises.
Beep, beep, beep. What? What? Wasn't enough? Wasn't enough, big boy? Huh?
Mhm.
I need more? Do you?
So we have this conversation about huckleberries in chat, and I Googled it, and it says some American sort of blueberries. So, are huckleberries the wild ones, which one can only get in the wild, unlike blueberries?
You'd probably have to ask Val Kilmer.
Mm.
I'm your huckleberry. Never seen what was called a huckleberry, but it's love that line in Tombstone. I'm your huckleberry.
Oh, I just saw in the replay how Cecil tried to get into the bucket.
Cecil.
Diesel.
A bunch of interesting bird sounds. I hear a rooster. I hear what sounds like baby. I don't know where they're coming from, but baby owls. Why they would be making noise right now, I don't know.
Mm, I don't know. Do you have owls in your area?
Who? I haven't seen any, but I've heard them.
I'm aware of eastern screech owls who live in Texas, and I think they're about to breed now. But maybe there are also some in your area. Maybe not the eastern ones, but maybe owls can
I
live
have
there. Why not?
I have the Merlin app. I can look it up and see what owls are available or around here. When I looked up crows, there weren't any crows in the area, and then I realized they're all ravens out here. So aren't many birds. There's a house finch. There's a couple of birds I've seen, but this is not an area where you find too much wildlife, unless you go to the casinos or the brothels, which I don't do. What are you
I think there is actually lots of wildlife in the desert, but it's different from the one you would expect in the rainforest or other areas.
telling me? Yeah, it's mostly invisible.
They know how to hide.
Jazz, are you having fun up there or what?
Cuddly
A ma-
Mander.
Mander in the lap now. It's a lap mander. A lap mander.
He's so cuddly. What a good boy.
Going down here too. All right.
Falcons who would like to know if there live turkeys in your area.
Not that I've seen. Um, I saw a peahen one day. Actually, spent most of its day here with us, and then it went back home. When I first got here, I saw some rabbits. I mean, it's not much that you see. I mean, a couple of Audubon cottontails, but um,
Mm.
sit out here, you see hawks, red tails.
Couple of aliens.
I think we're the aliens. Are we the aliens here, big boy? Hmm.
Our from outer space.
Maybe.
What do you think, Jazz? I know. Why am I petting Jazz? Don't come
Have
over
they
here.
built a spaceship on the island of Saram? Went on a long journey through space, found nobody who wanted to preen them, and came back.
The search for someone to preen. Yeah.
I feel like Saram Island is also the kind of place where there's some creepy pyramid structure in the jungle, and you go into it and it takes you to another dimension or something. I don't know why I have that idea. Maybe.
Well,
They're different. They're
the
different.
island of
That's what
Saram is definitely inspirational. I mean, sugar comes from there.
She's a special girl, right?
Mm. Sugar, are you chewing feathers?
No, she's just preening.
That's good.
Contrary to what most people think, they preen when you're around, but not while you're looking at them. I mean, excuse me, they chew their feathers while you're around, but not looking at them. Is the way it usually works. You're busy somewhere else, and that's when they're doing it. I don't know why that is, but that's what Dr. Jenkins said, and most of the books I've read have said. So the ones that have some relevance, what are you doing over there, kid? You still have some feathers I need to do. Hmm.
Mm.
And you're looking at these guys. I don't know. They just have to be preened by somebody else, and then they won't preen anybody. Why is that, Mander?
Mm. They had to delete this information to acquire the pink gene.
Maybe so.
Somebody should write a cute fairy tale about how the Sarams became pink.
Can I look at my finger? No, I don't think so. What are you guys doing over there?
Pocketing.
Bucket shenanigans.
Oh, we could probably make a lot of money with bucket yoga. That's no joke. They now just combine what anything with yoga and sell it, and it works. People do it.
Yeah, there's like chair yoga and hot yoga and
Yeah,
cold
doge
yoga,
yoga
swimming pool
and
yoga.
llama yoga. Why not Cecil or bucket yoga?
Yeah.
Cheese yoga.
Oh. So if every time you get into a strange position successfully, you get rewarded with cheese.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
That, I mean, that could be encouraging. Oh, look at Manda. He's so sweet.
Mm.
Well, there's Jasmine putting her head there to try and get Breen, so that's not going to work.
Yeah, that's Jasmine.
I suppose if they put their heads together, then Don can pet both of them at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That could work.
Oh, and Manda likes the feeling being next to an auntie.
When she's being nice, that is.
Mm-hmm. I think what really gets you super fit within minutes is Triton yoga.
Mm.
It's also a great risk of injury, though, I think, with fighting yoga.
Mm.
Yeah, my first ear puncture was by Bob. It was not his fault, of course. But I'm not allowed to shave off my. I shaved off my beard, and that was the end of that. He was going to kill me. Hi.
Hey,
Oh,
Manda.
not getting petted enough.
What a big boy. Wants to take off.
He's pretty demanding. If you can't pet him as much as he wants, he's gone. So,
Mm.
whoa, easy, easy. What are you doing? He's getting all fired up. Aren't you, gas? Yeah, bird. Hmm? Somewhere they must have kiosks on the Isle of Saram, and these guys go in there, and there are umbrella cockatoos that come in to bring them. I mean, it's possible there are some, even there are some ants that do that. Ants that actually corral other insects to do their work for them.
Yeah, ants are scary. If they decide to kill the human species, we are lost.
That'll probably be the amber crazy ant that does that. That variety of ant that landed in the East Coast somewhere here in the States. It's making its way across the continent. It doesn't form. It forms colonies, but they're living colonies. They move around. They don't. They don't go underground or go in the trees. They just move in these globs, and they don't follow a pheromone trail. They just go off and you know all over the place. So if they get in your house, they're everywhere. Don't know where they found those things and transported them, but that's the way it works. They transport things all around the world. Right, Jazz? I'm supposed to continue patting you. Is that what it's all about? Pat the Jazz bird? What's he doing? You got an itch? Silly Jazz. What are you doing over there, Cecil? What's up, Cecil? Cecil. Hi, Mander. More petting? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't give me that look down here. That's between you. That's who I'm supposed to pet. Just pet the jazzbird.
So I think Don and Rosebud have something in common. So Rosebud is a sky watcher or reader, and Sister Sky is her tribal name or one of her tribal names. But Don loves also to read the stars.
Mm.
Of course, in another perspective, probably.
No, I go out and look at them too. It's kind of fun to look at Mars, Venus, look at the ecliptic with all the different constellations on it.
Mm.
You can see it out here because there aren't too many lights at night out here.
Mm.
That's nice.
And you don't
Yeah.
have to worry about bugs either. There isn't much in the way of bugs at night where I was living in
Mm.
Fallbrook. Sometimes it would be nice you could look out there because there wasn't much light there either. But the problem was that there were mosquitoes that came out at night and mosquitoes that came out during the day. So, and I would get people who would tell me, "Oh, there's no day mosquitoes." They called the Asian tiger mosquito, and I would just tell them, "I tell you what, I'll catch some of them. Try to catch a female and send it your way.
Mm.
You can find out what it's like. It's not much fun to having mosquitoes
Mm.
all the time."
But yeah, they're not just mosquitoes, they're Asian tiger mosquitoes. They're the special kind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they were brought here. They're not native to the United. Don't have them here. It gets too hot. You see some bugs kind of try to come to life in the spring, and then once the heat hits, you don't see any bugs. They're just gone. I actually feel sorry for a fly if I see one. They're so rare. The occasional bee will come by, right, Cecil? He's still playing in there. I know he doesn't want out yet because he hasn't poked his head up.
Mm.
He likes playing in there. What a look, Cecil. What's up, Luce? You looking down at them? Yeah.
The loose goose. Well, she likes watching the sky. And the mountain range far away.
I lose. All right, so
Mm.
oh, here comes a loose bird.
Oh, is Lucy coming over?
Hi, Lucy. Hi, Luce.
Lucy. I haven't made any popcorns in a long time, so I think it's time to do that. What do you think?
Popcorn, Lucy.
Mm. Pop, 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 popcorn.
She is funny. Whenever you make popcorn, boy, she still gets up on her cage and looks at you like, "Ah, where's mine?"
Mm-hmm.
I still can't believe people buy those things in those packages. It's about 100 times more expensive buying it in bulk and making it yourself.
Yeah, and then you have it fresh and warm.
It takes me about 6 months to go through it, and that's probably my number one snack is popcorn. So it's cheap.
And Lucy likes it.
Oh, she loves popcorn, don't you, Luce?
Mm.
Came over, but she's more interested in what's going on outside.
Oh, we love you, Lucy Goose. You're a funny bird.
What's up, Luce? What's she doing? What's the Luce girl doing? Hmm?
Mm.
Lucy, Lucy.
How's her eye doing?
Good. It's been good for the last 3 days. No problems with it. So
Excellent news.
Snowball's foot's doing better. I work on that. I've got a skin softener I put on his right foot, just on the actual pad that overgrows, and then I have to file that down every couple of days. But he's doing better with that. Jazz. Mm. Is that what you want? Just to be petted? But I'm not a white bird. Why should I be your slave? Huh? I'm not a white bird. Are you getting tired of hassling KK? KK's getting, well, he's still playing. No, don't eat the shoe. That's not nice. Bob's been good out here. He does fine out here. He doesn't do well at all inside in the
Mm.
socialization. I wish we could come out every day, but it doesn't work that way. Weather between the wind and the heat, those are the two things that will keep us out of here. But
Mm.
and the heat, we just come out earlier. I mean, if he's yeah, having fun with that. Make the toy click. Nice rhythm you got going there, kid. Today it's supposed to get up to about 26 centigrade, somewhere around 83 Fahrenheit. What are you doing over there? Hmm? Guys making funny noises, huh, little girl? Well, it must be about time for the birds to start acting crazy because it's about time to go here. So, oh, there
Mm.
goes Lucy. Started. She was doing her head bouncing.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, we have just another chatter. Giselle, plant-based vegan, is here. Hello, Giselle.
Hello. Ah, you caught us just as we were wrapping up. That's too bad.
Should have been here earlier when you were talking about the sands of the Kalahari landing in Germany. Uh, Giselle's fit right in then. See, what are you doing? See, this is what happens. We get ready for the meeting to be over, and I came out early too. So it's not a matter of how long I've been out here. They just know when it's time to start acting. There goes Mander. He's starting.
I can just tell they've got an incredible internal clock.
Absolutely. They're like, yep, it's 1 o'clock. Let's start the routine.
Yep, they're all firing up. And so is Sugar. She's starting to stretch her wings. I don't know. I'll never understand it, but that's my ear.
That's really funny.
My ear, you don't
They're
need
so
to.
calm during the live stream, and then Don puts out the camera, and suddenly, oh yeah, let's
Yeah,
do
there must be
Mander,
some sort of non-verbal cue that you give them or something.
I don't know. Mander's chewing on a toy over there. Jasmine's chewing on my other ear. Look, I have one. Whoops, darn it. This is one of the things that Apple needs to fix. You go to touch the top of your screen and something pops up, and the next thing you know, you're somewhere else. Okay. No, no, no. I'm not going to sit up here if you're nipping. No, come on. You get a little nippy on the ears sometimes, and I need at least one ear working. Okay. I do. Yeah, you just want me to pet you. I know. Well, guys, thanks for showing up. And Mander says hello and goodbye. You say hello and goodbye. That's aloha, right?
Well, thanks for the stream, Don.
Oh, thank you, Eleanor and Amy, for your assistance in moderation, being my eyes and ears. And thank you, everybody, for being here. And we're going to leave, right? Right, little girl? Right.